What made Joey Buttafuoco such a catch?
A guy with black wavy hair and dirty fingernails. Ladies, if you can't control yourselves, you're going to go down the wrong path.
Wayne's World, the movie, it was like the funniest thing I'd ever seen.
Extreme close-up!
Swing, swing.
I took my roommate who was Japanese. He, to this day, still is always like, my favorite scene in Wayne's World.
My favorite scene is when he starts playing Stairway to Heaven. It just buried that for once and for all.
I remember that Wayne's World had 3 endings, but I have no idea what they were, except for the Scooby-Doo ending.
Why, it's Old Man Withers, the guy who runs the haunted amusement park. And I would have got away with it, too, if it hadn't been for you snooping kids.
Ross Perot ran for president in 1992 as an independent, and then all of a sudden this crazy little man started this ball rolling.
Just had like huge ears and an awesome voice.
Wait a minute!
And he was just there to stir the shit.
I'm all ears.
I wanted to see him flap his ears and fly away.
I'm Ross Perot, and my platform is a thing that I stand on, so I'm the same height as the other candidate.
Admiral Stockdale to run with him as a vice president.
Who am I? Why am I here?
Legitimate questions. If he had answered them, it probably would have helped.
I didn't have my hearing aid turned on. Tell me again.
I could be vice president.
You just don't know how to manage money.
He loved to chart, Ross Perot. Now this here, and this right line, and this red line, and everyone would go, huh, that guy makes sense.
$12 billion, that'll bring us in $49 billion.
I would have liked to have seen a visual that mapped out the labyrinthine craziness inside of his head. Fabio was the obsession of bored housewives everywhere.
The secret of my success is to adore women. To me, women are the best thing God put on earth.
7 strangers picked to live in the house.
To find out what happens
when people stop being polite
and start getting real.
The real world.
It started out where there was a little bit of the formulaic casting.
It had the hick girl, she had that real bad accent.
Do you sell drugs? Why do you have a beaver?
Homosexual guy.
A woman who's very controlling.
Why did you try to take a cup? All you had to do was ask for one.
I have the hunky gun.
Just pulling my pants down and we're going all crazy.
The one guy that doesn't talk to anybody. You don't like talk to any of us, you know?
Righteous like Gloria Steinem kind of person.
Who gives a about 163rd and Amsterdam Avenue if I live on a farm?
I was the angry Negro in the real world, stupid bitch.
You're 19 years old.
It was just fun to watch these people fight.
Julie was really, really upset and hysterical.
In my case, the daughter of my lover was a bit younger than Soon Yi. She was 9.
You're sick, you know that?
Plus, the Dream Team dominates a slew of sorry-ass countries.
I got my ass kicked by Michael Jordan.
Thurston Moore, the dirty college nerd rocker. And the Red Hot Chili Peppers, the dirty naked rockers. I won't demonstrate.
Pretty thin for $50.
It's a bargain on $50.
They had to put a protective sheathing, a prophylactic, if you will, over the book to prevent vaginal ogling.
I bought Madonna's sex book, mostly for the articles.
My name is Adita. I'll be your mistress tonight.
There's no better way to wake up in the morning than with my lover's of me.
Get out of here. Big Daddy Kane is not in that book.
Big Daddy got a serious look, too. Big Daddy Kane, you like that? I'll show you, Madonna.
How come it wasn't me in the photos? How come I'm not that guy?
It's art that you can wank to.
Say thank you, Madonna, for making this book. I love this book. Go!
Basketball moves nobody had ever seen before. For example, whenever they had to do the free throw, some of them didn't even do it between their legs. They did it overhand like this.
And I think the shorts that the guys wore were a little bit shorter than, so it was much more fun for women.
The Dream Team was the ultimate in America saying F you to the rest of the world. We're all about winning and being number one. And screw you.
Open.
Murphy Brown was the anchor of a popular news magazine show.
Let's start with the question everyone's asking. Did you sleep with Gwen Lansing or not?
She was like a Mary Tyler Moore with balls.
Yes! How do I do it?
In 1992, Dan Quayle came out and said, it's horrible that Murphy Brown had a child out of wedlock.
Mocking the importance of fathers by bearing a child alone
and calling it just another lifestyle choice.
It's shameful that she had a child out of wedlock. Think she should have had an abortion?
Buddy, come. Come.
Did she kill that puppy? That crazy woman killed the puppy. That was not right.
Oh, God. It was so traumatic, I blocked it out.
You left the window open! How could you do that?
Jennifer Jason Leigh goes from very high on the masturbation meter to bagel. Fast Times hotness to psycho puppy thrower.
Ta-da! Okay, whoever. It's a girl. All right.
Really? Wait, you're not my girlfriend. And after that, it was kind of too late. He just kind of went for it, and then he died.
Is that where you got it? In the eye? That's the only way to kill a guy with a pump.
There's some problems in the relationships. The way to resolve them is by knifing.
Don't make me come get you!
The apartment was pretty fat. You would do what you had to do to get that kind of property.
Plus, the family values of Mortal Kombat.
I taught kids about resilience, just getting back up there.
Next on I Love 1992. But first...
New title? Stupid show you couldn't pass to watch about some old lady. And it totally pissed off that vice presidential dude who couldn't spell potato.
This is the movie that features the characters
Mr. Brown, Mr. White,
Mr. Blue, Mr. Periwinkle, Mr. Lilac. Very creative.
Why can't we pick our own colors?
No way, no way.
Steve Buscemi played Mr. Purple.
That sounds good to me. I'll be Mr. Purple.
You're Mr. Pink.
This is Mr. Setup, and I'm Mr. Punchline.
Why I gotta be Mr. Setup?
Look, it's just your name. It's just for this job.
Mr. Orange is bleeding throughout most of the film.
He's making the most excruciating noises.
You shot me! You shot me! I'm dying here! I'm dying!
Well done.
Thank you.
Mortal Kombat almost broke our band up. I was dominating in that game.
It was one of its first kind to actually come out with a lot of blood shattering.
Obviously, the people fighting had very low platelet counts because they just were bleeding very easily.
Begin Mortal Kombat by choosing one of 7 characters.
I used the guy with the little hat.
Raiden, the mythical Thunder God.
Did the whole move where he'd fly across the screen and go, Santa Monica! Because that's what we thought he said.
Senator Joseph Lieberman announced Wednesday that he's sponsoring legislation to require warning labels for games like Mortal Kombat.
Parents think that if you play a video game like that, you're gonna go out and pull your teacher's heart out or something.
Mortal Kombat was one of those sort of values-laden games, and it taught kids about resilience, just getting back up there.
I saw lots of kids impaling each other with treble hooks out in their yards. It happened constantly. There wasn't enough Bactine in the neighborhood to go around.
Hello, everybody. My name is Bo.
I knew this was going to come out sooner or later.
Does he talk? Oh, of course he talks.
Hello again. You are my very special friend.
I've touched his happy spot.
This is the end of all good childhood programming. Right here.
Barney is like crack for kids.
If you had a kid and they were annoying you, sit the kid down, Barney comes on, and they shut up.
Barney, that's Barney.
Kevin Costner was the man.
He had the earpiece. He was like, hearing. You know, this cat is bringing heat.
He was protecting Whitney.